I just came in from outside, and it's like 29 degrees out, and it's cold. Better. So when I'm in the mood for a new story or a good story that I don't want to read one of my books or watch TV or something, I go to Steam. While browsing Steam, I found FireWatch. For any of you who don't know, I wrote a book called Smoke on the Mountain, which is about a professor from Eugene, Oregon, who becomes a firewatch during fire season. Smoke on the Mountain. By me. I wrote this. It's a novella. It's small. It's digestible. It's on Amazon. The vibes are similar. So similar, in fact, that I wonder if I wrote a book that's in a cliche. First things first, I need subtitles. I'm dyslexic. Let's get into it. Campo Santo presents. In cooperation with Panic Inc. A diner with patrons. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. I see Julia. Are you waiting for me on this one? Oh, yes, you are. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You're drunk. Damn. So, what's your, major? You're pretty. That's pretty much the response I had the first time I saw my fiance, so I feel like that's more me. You're pretty. Pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. Oh, you're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger. I'm getting the voices mixed up. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Aw, over a cheeseburger. Hey, I've got a body. Use object. Alright, I can do that. The art style reminds me of, Up. DPI is way too high. There we go. Is that a Ford Ranger? I feel like this truck is too small in proportion to my body. But I'm not knocking it. Close the tailgate. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. Drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Real good. Oh yeah, with constant alcohol consumption, Julia wants to get a dog. Don't do it! There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's bad ass. Alright, here's the thing about shepherds. They are high energy. I know this because I have an Australian Shepherd, and she's a bit of a bitch. I also, for a short while, for about 2 weeks, took care of a German Shepherd. And whereas I loved that dog, he was a pain in the ass. That being said, I'm going with the German Shepherd. You adopt the German Shepherd and name him Mayhem. I don't know. You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket. Oh, Bucket. Oh, Bucket. Bucket. I'm sorry. Bucket's too good. Bucket's a good dog. And a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. Right choice. You love him too. Yeah. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Don't want them. Kids. They're not very smart, or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple little idiots, that would be pretty good. One day, why rush? One day, why rush? Where is this leading me? I don't like the somber music. That spells bad. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. Ovaries didn't get the memo. She says, laughing it off. One day, okay? Okay, one day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged lying in bed on a Sunday morning. Aw. I'm playing again. Goddamn, that's beautiful. Thoroughfare trailhead. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Thoroughfare is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Ain't that the truth? You're in their country. Bears. Wonder if I should screenshot this. Probably be fine. Telling you, this is beautiful. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Cheater! She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad. You ignore her. Alright, here's the thing about me. You can ask my fiance this. When I'm upset, I do both of these. But when I'm upset at her, I'm a big baby. I do a lot of ignoring. I pout. I'm a pouter. I'm not manly. You don't touch each other all night. I do that. The next day, you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. I love that, a tiny pill. That's a great turn of phrase. Good use of that. You make some coffee and go to work. Where do I work? "1981, Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. I pose and flex like He-Man to compensate. You look awesome." Cool. Pretty good drop there. Wow. It really is pretty. And the color scheme is very familiar. Very, very pretty game. Nice shift, sprint. No sprinting. 2 forks. Fire lookout. 8 miles. 8 miles is a nice jaunt with a... If he's got like a 40-pound pack, which is about the max you want to go. Space! 8 miles will take you a little bit. But that's just... I'm loving the art style. The art style's getting me. A year later, during the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Taking a dark turn. Bucket gets kicked. Fuck this game. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. That's right. That's what you do. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Okay, here's the thing about a mugging. If you're not gonna, if you're not gonna pack heat, someone comes at you with a knife, which is way scarier than getting shot. You're gonna get cut up. I don't care what kind of martial arts videos you watch, what kind of taekwondo BS you're into, you're going to get cut. What about Bucket? Alright! Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, but you don't want to go that way either. Then on, you walk by the river. Okay. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Get your ball up there. Come here, Bucket. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Alright, you can go. Axel, the Bucket better be okay. I would agree. Commute. She shouldn't have to not do what she wants because of me. Ew. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. Tell her not to pass it up. If that's what she wants, she agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. It's a long ways away, but Connecticut's prettier than Colorado. I don't know, Colorado's pretty. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. That's not good. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. Make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Address it. Take care of it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they're worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. They both decide to keep it a secret for now. God damn. So it's gonna be like that. Journal. This makes me want to go backpacking so bad. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been backpacking. Very unique, too. This is a very unique setup. Oh, I'm still wearing the ring. Oh! That will be blurred. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice. Okay, Bucket's fine, because he gets less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university, okay? But Bucket's fine. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. Tell her family they are crushed and begin to take trips to their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by. One day she gets worse. Spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between 2 weekly visits from Daniel to nurse. She suggests that Julia come live somewhere else. Somewhere within a 24-hour care, a home, sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You're determined to take care of her by yourself. God damn. Are these choices important? Is this gonna change the game? Hadn't really thought about that. That's a difficult choice because so she's 41-ish, she's in her 40s. I'm assuming that Henry is in his 40s. I would probably try to take care of my fiance by myself. But at the same time, you want her to have the best medical treatment she can. Facility would be expensive, though. I'd probably still try to swing it by myself. Is that just laying on the ground here? So why am I out here? I can only assume that Julia didn't make it. This is just, oh. Hi, buddy. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. Can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. This is like up. When she tries to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then too. No, Henry, stop. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. Trust that she sleeps like a rock. Neither! Don't go out! You trust that she sleeps like a rock. I don't. Jesus, guy. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. God. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. That's my mom's name. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming. You see an ad in the paper for a job. So she's still alive. You take it. Interesting setup. Very intriguing. Interesting. Into the lookout tower. There it is. Absolutely perfect. This is so cool. I'll stick to it right now. Look around later. I've always wanted, I can't say always, recently I've wanted to backpack in Colorado, or at least visit Colorado and see some of this, because out on the East Coast, everything looks mostly the same, and I've hiked a lot of trails East Coast. Some of them are really nice, like in Hocking Hills, Ohio, beautiful. Much didn't, now see, that would be so cool. Look at that. And this is what we don't have East Coast, even in Blue Ridge, Georgia, where it is more mountainy. you don't have like full-blown mountains and mountainscape. I love the art style. Art style is gorgeous in this game. Very, very unique. Guess I'll trust it. On the power. Power? Power. Ah.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Delilah. Hold on, Delilah. I'll be with you in a minute. Pine cone. I can pick stuff up.
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Thoroughfare. Just drop that there.
I know you're there. Your lights are on.
Jesus, you stalker. I just turned them on.
Hello, Two Forks, come back. Pick up your radio.
Alright. Hold left shift to activate radio. There we go. Hello. Release.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy.
Okay, now go ahead.
Oh, I have a time limit to reply. Killed 3 ex-husbands. You're like, it's your mom. Nobody back home can stand you.
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you. Which, after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Ouch. I'll chalk that up to you being tired and grumpy.
Well, I'd better get some sleep then.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Very nice introduction. Very nice.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Okay.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Damn.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Where's she looking at?
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Yeah, I forget what those are called. I've got one in my book, Smoke on the Mountain, available on Amazon.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Wait, where's West? Where's West? Where's West?
Those fucking fireworks?
Where? I don't have a to use compass. Guess that would... West facing.
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Oh, yeah. I see it.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set them straight.
Them. Can I write them a ticket? I'm not really into discipline.
Do you think you can handle that?
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well?
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Secure, convenient, smart, convenient.
Convenient.
That's one word for it.
Okay. I'll get to that in a minute. So what I can say already, I'm really liking this. I like this a lot, actually. I like it a lot. Oh my god, there's so many similarities to my book. I'm not just trying to plug for my book, though my book is available on Amazon. Like the typewriter, the talking to the woman on the radio, there being another tower, Did I write a cliche? Maybe. And maybe I wrote a cliche. Either way, really liking this so far. Very good game. That's gonna do it for this episode. If you liked this episode, make sure you give me a like, subscribe if you want to, and then join me back for part 2.